Wow, a slushy post. Interesting. 7,000 likes. ODK's Emiru accused. Oh man. Yo, how about I forward this to Asmongold? You know what? I forward it to Asmongold. If you want, you know. Oh man, he's offline. Alright, I'll take over for the Asmongold fans today, boys. I got you, boys. We'll cover this.
How old was she? She was like...
Okay, is Emiru accused of grooming minor streamer Bon Bebonkers says they dated at 17. What? I'm annoyed it took so long to realize. Girls get away with it a lot. A friend said she groomed you. I glitched. What?
Actually, she was like 23, and we started getting like flirty and like touchy when I was 17. I think she was 23 at the time.
Touchy?
Sorry, I had to go through that. I'm just like annoyed that I realized it so late because I spent so long like defending this girl, and I thought like she was a victim too. And in some cases, yeah, but it's like, why would you like why? I don't know. And it took me a long time too because it's like, you know how people can be when it comes to like girls versus guys doing weird shit? Girls get away with a lot of stuff. And I'm being like, for real, girls get away with a lot of shit. Because it's like, oh, well, it's a girl. You know, girls are like inherently innocent, right? No. No. I even remember one of my friends was straight up like, dude, like, she just like...
Yeah, but, Chad, you know what? I wasn't talking because I was reading the chat. I just wanted to see the difference in immediate reaction. Just like the off the rip, like initial reaction of like seeing reaction to this and seeing whatever it's like a guy accusation, and people go, "Oh my god, whoa! This guy did what? Yo, police, police!" And then I click the clip over here. I start reading the chat. Me next, me next. Who cares? Legal age 17 in this state. It's like, dude, what? Like, Jesus Christ, man.
Like, groomed you, like, what? And I was like, I don't know, I feel like I kind of, like, glitched. I was like, what? That's not possible. She's a girl. But, no, it's possible. I think it's weird. So, yeah.
Ouch.
I don't know how I feel about it. Because it's just, again, it's like a really weird situation, so. I feel like, and I also just can't say anything. Really. I can't just outright say it because, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, damn, how did we get on this topic? Anyway. Let me put my horn back on.
Go to the comments. Parasocial detectives are on it. Hey, what do you mean by that? Yeah, but
I know some of you also follow me from TikTok, so she's so cute. Ah! I like this one.
Oh, what? I mean, that's a bit far.
One started calling me a chew, cause I told her my Chinese name, and I mentioned it sounds like a sneeze, and she forgot how to say it, so she just said a chew. Streaming on Facebook seems like ass, though. Bon, hi! I'll text you later. I haven't texted back since I've been streaming, but I'll text you back. Bye, Bon.
Yeah, but well, I'm not gonna defend it, but I mean, this like receipt doesn't really like really kind of show anything. I gotta be honest with you. It'd have to be more like a, you know. I'm just saying. I think this like is kinda enough to get like the ball rolling in that type of thing. I don't think that like liking this just proves that like that she knew her in some capacity. Oh.
I will watch the heck out of this pumpkin patch. Come on. Okay. Maybe for a bit.
Stuck in your throat? I mean, I'm trying to have my teeth stuck in yours. Excuse me? Your neck look appetizing. That's a weird compliment. You can't even see my neck. I'm not playing these games.
Oh hell no! I hate men. Hey girl.
Now I want you to actually, without the meme, actually reverse the roles though. Hold on a minute now. Now actually reverse the roles though, and put a male 22, girl 17 here in this video, and do all that, and the chat would be up in this mother sucker spamming the TL full of dog shit garbage, whatever, which would have some form of validity, right? But I say garbage because if the energy isn't the same both ways, then the energy is none. That's how I see it.
Auga.
Gotcha, bitch.
When I was 17, I don't know why I'm whispering, but when I was like 17, I had just gotten out of a really toxic relationship where I was fucking being groomed and like essayed and shit and like taken advantage of. You guys know who I'm talking about. When I was like 15 through 17, I had just gotten out of that relationship, and I feel like it wasn't even, no, when I was still in the relationship and they came by to visit me, we were like flirting and like getting romantic and like holding hands. We didn't kiss, but we were like, you know, I got them flowers, we held hands, and we talked about, oh, you're so cute, like, oh my god, you're so adorable, shit like that. Like, we would flirt.
I vote on that, by the way. I don't know if it shows. Does it show? I vote on that. I said yes. That's what I did. Interesting. That's actually interesting. So people don't agree with that. Chat, hold on. You say who cares, but when it came to like calling me Carson or whatever, people cared a lot. People were like, everybody was mad. The whole internet, every human on Twitter was mauling at like 1917 guy girl. Girl. Some of it dating back to, some of it seems like 15. Brother, where's the energy, brother, man?
That was like, we like started dating. They would constantly assure me like, hey, we're both equals here. Like, I know there's an age difference, but we are equals. And like, you do realize like this isn't like grooming, right? Because like, you know, I see each other as equals. We both are in the same like headspace. And they would say that constantly to reassure me, and I was like, yeah, for sure. I totally get that. No, you're right. But it's like, bro, okay, imagine like an adult man saying that to like a little girl. So it's like you know, like it's basically another way of saying like you're really mature for your age, so like we're on the same level. And so that always like pushed the idea of being groomed out of my head. But when my friend told me that, he was like, dude, you were being groomed, and I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean? No? Of course I wasn't. Like, you know, I was consenting, but it's like I don't know. And the thing is, even though like they would say that a lot, where they're like, oh, you know, we're in the same headspace, like it doesn't matter the age, like we're.
Let me move on, bro. It's crazy, bro. I'm telling you that, yo, it's. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. If that was a guy, bro, you wouldn't see the end of this. Like,
okay, listen, we get it. Quebec, you exist. Nobody else besides you cares about you, even in Canada. Okay, stop. Nobody's voting for you. Nobody likes you. You're never ever having a prime minister ever. Okay, it's not gonna happen. All right, you're wasting everybody's time. Okay, everybody has to speak French in Canada because of you. We get these shitty translators going on because of you. The only people.
Who is we? He said we. Who is we? Who is we? Who is that? Do you have to fucking wear a fucking triple layered coat in the winter? You have to wake up and shovel snow and break ice on top of your car, okay, and eat poutine, motherfucker? Do you fish on ice? Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't give me this fucking wee shit.
That need French exclusively spoken to them are people in Quebec that don't matter anyway. Okay, everybody in Montreal speaks English. All right, stop this. Stop.
Actually, if you go into a place of work in Montreal and you start speaking French, they have to reply in French, motherfucker. Hey, by the law, if you say bonjour, they have to speak French. Real shit. It's the law. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still. Chat, is it still not in action, chat? Law 101. Chat, is that still a thing? People do that over there. Law 101. Law 101. Real shit. If you start speaking French, they speak French back. And if you have a sign written out front that says, let's say, garbage, they have to say in French above it, poubelle. Poubelle, at least 30% or more above the font. It has to be above or before and bigger by 30% in font. Poubelle. Garbage, garbage. I don't make the rules here. They make the laws, bitch. So this gnome guy, I don't know who this guy is. He's not speaking for all of us. He doesn't know what it's like in Quebec, motherfucker. This is the real trenches. Anyway, let's get the chat.